Blinken then goes to Tel Aviv in excitement. And he says, I'm here not as the Secretary of State of the United States, I'm here as a Jew. As if the Holocaust happened in the Middle East. As if the Spanish Inquisition happened in Saudi. As if the Warsaw pogrom in Poland happened in Tunisia. As if somehow it was not the Europeans, the most anti-Semitic people in history, who persecuted the Jews and drove them out of Europe so that they came to the Muslim lands over and over again and they found haven and they found sanctity. When Isabella of Spain kicked out the Jews and massacred them, it was the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire who said, Allah has ordained on me a duty to look after you and protect you. Come to the Muslim lands. We will never treat you like these anti-Semitic Europeans. When the pogroms happened in Poland, it was the Muslim lands where the Jews found sanctity. After the Holocaust, the Jews, they got in their boats coming towards Palestine and they had these big banners, please don't do to us what Europe has done to us. And we told them, never, we will never do it. The Muslims never do this kind of thing to other populations because Allah doesn't allow us to. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never allows us to. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he entered Medina and he made the Medina covenant, he said to the Jews, those who oppress you, we will defend you against them. And you will defend us against those who seek to oppress us. That's the bond between the relationship that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has enjoined on us. That's why Umar al-Mukhtar, the Libyan liberation leader, when the Italians were capturing the Libyans and torturing them, when the Libyans finally captured Italians, they said, let's do to them what they do to us. Umar al-Mukhtar said, they are not our teachers. These anti-Semitic Europeans are not our teachers. One of the reasons that the Jews searched for an independent state was because the Europeans treated them so horribly. They used to massacre them and persecute them. Even the Balfour Declaration. The Balfour Declaration was not a favor to the Jews. It was an anti-Semitic proposal by Balfour in which he said, we don't want these alien Jews. We don't want them here. We want to kick them out. Go anywhere. Go Argentina, Uganda, go anywhere. We don't want you here. And that's why it was the only Jewish representative in parliament actually stood up and rejected the Balfour Declaration. He said, what is this anti-Semitism? You want to kick us out of the country? We always assume it was a favor. It wasn't. It was because Europe was so anti-Semitic that they were passing laws in parliament and making declaration to get the Jews out of Europe. It's a uniquely European affair. So when Blinken turns up in Tel Aviv and says, I'm here as a Jew, I can't lie to you. When I heard it, I said, Alhamdulillah, you Jews have always been safe here. Marhaba khuya, but we're welcome. Yeah, I know it must be tough for you guys, in Europe and in the barbaric nature of Europe. Come to the Muslim lands. We always look after you. Andalusia is the epitome of coexistence. Even to this day, Sarajevo is called the Jerusalem of Europe. Sarajevo, Muslim city in the heart of Europe, is called the Jerusalem of Europe. Why? Because it's the only European city where the religions lived side by side peacefully under which rule? Under Muslim rule. Even they acknowledge it.